What's up, guys? It's Sandra, Sonia, and Angie of the Horror Flick Chicks back again for another episode of the Horror Flick Chicks podcast.
Woo!
What's up, guys?
This is where our theme music will come in
At some point.
This is
at some point when I get my life together.
our first episode of the year. Happy New Year.
Yes, it is. Happy New Year and happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
We get our first, well, I don't know if it's the only one this year,
Oh,
Friday
I don't know.
13th,
I didn't
but
look. Might be.
we
This might be our only chance.
I don't know. Well, we got one right away in January, so we thought this would be a good opportunity to do a special episode of the podcast. And our topic for today is going to be all about superstitions and phobias, since it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll start with superstitions. I was looking up, there's so many things that people
We could go on days and days.
yeah,
and
it's
days.
so many. I looked up, though. I found a list, and it says it's the 10 most common or well-known superstitions, and I heard of all of them, and I'm sure you girls have too. I'm sure most of our followers here are going to be familiar with them in some way. The first one is Friday 13th. A lot of people are scared of Friday 13th. Say it's bad luck, it's a bad luck day. 13 is an unlucky number, blah, blah, blah. So that was the first one that came up. The second one is an itchy palm.
Oh,
It's supposed to mean good luck.
right.
Oh,
Like you're getting money or something.
Yeah.
That's what I always kind of.
I usually like to, I don't know if this is a Spanish thing or whatever, but usually if you get an itchy palm, you kiss it and put it in your pocket. It means money's coming to you.
oh, I never knew that. I just do that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I usually do that.
I mean, I hardly ever get an itchy palm. I just have to say.
No, I know, me either, but I have done that before, and I've heard that.
That's why you poll.
That's why I'm Poe. Exactly. That's why we need more subscribers, guys. Guys, bring your friends. Thanks.
All right. So the third one is walking under a ladder.
Yeah.
Bad luck. Supposed to be bad luck, which I never understood because I would just think it's dangerous. Why would you walk under a ladder?
I know. Word.
That's probably why.
I guess that's why it's bad luck, but
Because if you walk under it, somebody might fall on top of you, or the ladder might fall on you.
I guess.
So that's.
I mean, if I see a
I
ladder,
take that ladder thing to the extreme because we live in New York and there's ladders always
well, yeah.
outside, look, under scaffolding.
Oh,
I don't even want, like, when have you ever like noticed that, like, when construction workers are doing like scaffolding work, they still have like the street open, the sidewalk open?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
yeah. You
like,
can walk right next to them. Yeah.
it can fall on my head. No, thank you. I'm going this way. And the few times that I have like ran across, I'm like, oh, please no. Anyway.
Yeah,
sorry.
but even with that, like, I wouldn't, if there is an actual ladder there, I wouldn't walk under the ladder.
No.
Yeah,
Not
no.
because I think it's bad luck, just because I'm like, that's dangerous. Why would I do that? Anyway.
Yeah.
So number 4 is breaking a mirror. Breaking a mirror is supposed to be bad luck.
Yeah. 7 years bad luck, they say.
7 years of bad luck it's supposed to be, right?
So whenever
no-
I have dropped like my cosmetic, mirror on the
Yeah,
floor
I've done that too.
accidentally, I'm like, I'll open it like.
There's certain superstitions that I kind of follow and I get nervous about, but that's not one of them. I never, that would never really bother me, but so then let's see. Number 5, finding a horseshoe is supposed to be good luck.
Oh yeah.
Which, growing up in the Bronx, we didn't have a lot of horseshoes.
Yeah, what do you
so
look kind of horseshoe?
I never really, that one doesn't really apply.
But also, like, putting a horseshoe above your door,
The
I
door.
believe.
Yeah, that's supposed to be
Upside down is supposed to bring
it's
good
supposed
luck.
to
a horseshoe shaped object doesn't necessarily have to be a horseshoe, I think. It just has to have that shape.
Shape.
I think
Oh,
that's a
okay.
good luck thing, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong.
All right. So number 6, opening an umbrella inside. It's supposed to be
Oh
bad
yeah.
luck.
I never do that.
But I do that sometimes. But
Me
like
too.
when it rains and then you come inside, whether in your house or work or whatever, I open the umbrella and put and have it
And
out.
you just shake it. Yeah.
Shake it, but I leave it if there's space. I leave it open so it
Yeah.
dries out.
So do I.
Yeah, actually, that's a lie. I do
I
that
don't
all.
do that at home,
But I don't usually use umbrellas.
No, I didn't do that. I've never done that at home, but like at work in the office, I've done that plenty of times.
yeah.
You're like, let this place burn down. I don't give a shit. I'm joking. I'm joking. We all love our jobs. Love them. We really do.
Okay, number 7, knocking twice on wood is supposed to reverse bad luck.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood.
I would. I didn't know it was twice though. I just thought you.
I didn't know it was twice either, but I think I do it
you ever
twice.
But do you ever knock once when you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
No, never
No, you
once.
knock twice.
But you do
Yeah.
it. I feel like I'm doing it now. I feel like I do it 3 times. Like knock on wood,
Oh,
right?
I guess.
I feel like that's how I do it.
When I now that I'm thinking about it, I do usually do it twice.
Yeah, I definitely do it twice. You're right. Like, who does it once?
Yeah,
Yeah. Nobody does it once.
No.
All right. Number 8 is tossing spilled salt over your shoulder. It's supposed to be good luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
because so spilling salt, like if you're on the table and there's salt shaker and you spill it, that's bad luck, right?
It's supposedly that's bad luck, and then taking that and throwing it over your shoulder is supposed to be good. So I guess that's like reverse
Yeah,
bad luck, like
reverse.
the knocking on wood.
And it's
thing.
the left shoulder, right?
Yes.
It doesn't say.
I think it's the left.
I do it this way. You're supposed to do it with your right hand to your left shoulder.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why.
It
Maybe
doesn't
that's
say.
some shit I made up.
It doesn't say. It just says tossing spilled salt over your shoulder. It doesn't say left or right. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I feel like I've heard that too. Like it's a specific side.
That,
All right.
that is correct.
I'm waiting for it. Okay,
Correct.
this is top 10.
All right. So this one is always been like supposedly bad luck, but I disagree with this completely. Black
waiting
cats.
for it. Yes, thank you. Absolutely not. They're the best things in the world.
That's like an old
Stop it.
superstition. Like
Yeah, that deals with like witches
Stop it.
and that kind of
Whoever
stuff.
is-
But
people really, really, really like. I have to say that when I became a cat mother, my mother, when I took a picture of her and sent it to my mother was like, "Oh no, she's mostly that. She's the black cat. She's mostly black because my cat is a calico, and she's like torty on top, so she's like different colors, but she's mostly black." My mom was like, "Oh no," and I was like, "Not true, not true. That's a superstition."
yeah, I kind of get it, because like they're supposed to be associated with witches and witches
No,
supposedly
they're the
evil or
sweetest
whatever.
ever.
But I don't.
no,
That never.
I wouldn't typically think.
No, and I have to tell
No.
you and let's just put a light on the fact that black cats are, unfortunately, a lot of them are abused because of this stupid superstition. They get hurt quite a bit from people who believe in this stuff. So please, if you're out there and you have family members who say stupid things like my mom did at one point, fix them, correct them. They're very sweet kittens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Super cute.
Yeah.
All right. So number 10 on the list is saying God bless you. It's supposed to be good luck.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one kind of threw me off. I just thought it was just
Something-
a polite thing to do, like manners.
Yeah.
You say somebody sneezes, you say
Yeah.
God bless you. I didn't know it was associated with being good luck, but I was reading about it, and apparently back, I don't remember in what times, but like back in the day, um, supposedly, oh, I wish I would, oh, let me try and look it up. When you sneeze, supposedly in people thought that uh your soul was part of
I
your
have heard
soul
that.
was leaving your body, and saying God bless you like saves it.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
It was
Yeah,
something, it was
I have
something.
heard that sounds very similar, very familiar to me because I've heard that before. I just always feel like it's sometimes for me it's kind of strange, like if you're in an office or I don't know, saying God bless you to somebody you don't know if they believe in God. I don't know.
I know. But
It's
this
such
is
a weird thing.
Well,
So, like, I started to learn to say Gesundheit, which I don't know is German. I don't know. What is that?
it's
it's
German.
just God bless you. I don't look at it as like, oh, I'm saying God bless you to someone. Maybe they don't believe in God
Yeah,
or
me either.
it's just something you say. And if you don't say it, that's rude,
Yeah, I
Right.
usually
right?
leave the God part out though. I'm just like bless
Oh,
you.
Or that's fine too.
that's true.
So
Sometimes I
Usually,
say bless you.
usually I just say bless you. Like I don't say God bless you. I say
Bless you.
bless you.
Bless you.
yeah.
But that could be taken as a religious thing too, if you want to, look at it that way. But yeah, I never looked at it with that religious aspect of it. It was just like, something polite, like you
Okay.
being polite, having manners, somebody said, but only twice. After the third time, no more. Bless yous.
Then you're
No.
done.
There's a
Yeah.
limit.
Control your sneeze.
Yeah.
Get it
We don't got time
together.
for that. We don't got time for that.
No.
Bless you, one. Bless you,
We
two.
live
And
in
the
New
third
York.
one,
We gotta
no.
keep it moving. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. No, we don't got time for that.
I
No,
only
you're
say
right.
it once. That's it. Okay,
Okay,
those are
so
so I want to share a couple. So one very like kind of big thing in India is that you don't manicure your nails at night. If you manicure
really
your nails at night, it brings bad luck,
Oh.
which is a very strange thing, but yeah.
interesting.
Not good because most of the time when I get my manicures, they're always in the evening. So
But so does that mean any kind of thing, like if you're just at home and you're filing
yes.
anything, right? Anything that you're doing.
Yes. Trimming your nails. That's trimming your nails. Bad luck. Don't do that.
Interesting.
I do it all the time, but yeah, apparently.
So the
Other thing is
go ahead.
actually,
And that's why you pull.
yeah, that's why I'm Paul. No, oh, wait until you hear this.
Oh.
So actually, one time when I was getting my nails done, my manicurist is from Hong Kong, and I was sitting getting my manicure done, and she's an amazing. I don't know if people can see this, but I get very like kind of specific nail art done, and she's very talented. But one time it takes her a little while. I sit there for like 2 hours at least.
Yeah, it's very detailed.
Or very detailed. So, I'm sitting there and I'm like chatting with her, but sometimes I get like a little impatient. My leg, I start to shake my leg. One time she was like, who's like, she felt the table moving and she's like, is that you moving your leg? And I was like, yeah, oh, sorry. Because I thought she was just bothered by it because it was moving the table and she's trying to do my nails specific design. And I was like, oh, sorry. She goes, oh no, yeah, don't do that, but also in Hong Kong it's a superstition that if you shake your leg, you're shaking away your fortune. So ever since she said that, if I'm ever in a situation where like I'm like a little bit impatient, you don't notice when you're impatient,
right?
Sometimes, but like I'll be on the subway and I'll start shaking my leg or whatever. You're in a meeting, you start shaking your leg because you're getting a little antsy. Whenever I do that and I notice it, I stop because I'm like, oh my gosh, my fortune. Anyway, yeah. So just so you know, interesting, right?
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, Andrew, because I also came across a superstition, supposedly an Indian superstition,
Good luck.
that it's bad luck to get a haircut on Tuesdays. Have you ever heard of that?
Bad luck to get a haircut on Tuesdays, but is it Tuesdays? Because I thought it was also like at night.
I don't know. What I found, it says getting a haircut on
No,
Tuesdays
no,
in
not
India.
Tuesdays. Saturdays.
It's
It's
Saturday.
not Tuesdays, it's
Oh, I don't know.
Saturdays.
I just, I
Yeah,
just did a Google search, and a bunch of them came up, and that one came up, so I wrote it down.
it's not Tuesdays. I think it's Saturdays. It's
Oh, okay.
Saturdays. So, which is really, really bad. Also, really bad because I mean, I get haircuts mostly on the weekends.
You're getting
If I
nighttime
get my,
manicures. You're getting
I get,
haircuts on
I'm a
Saturday.
complete, like, everybody should just, I mean, and let's not even talk about how this new year has started.
Yeah, I know.
So, um, yeah. Anyway,
That's it.
actually don't believe in that shit. But
Yeah.
And
Do you have any, Sonia?
well, I just since we're it's Friday 13th and we're talking about Friday 13th, isn't I'm trying to look it up too. In some Latin American countries, the bad luck day is Tuesday
It's
the 13th.
Tuesday. Tuesday the 13th.
interesting. I
Yeah,
Yes.
didn't know that.
Our
yeah,
mom used to always say that.
yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
had that one. I have that one too. Let's see.
I
I
had
It says this old Spanish saying partly reflects the typical superstition of Spain and Hispanic countries, Cuba, Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Venezuela, Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, that is considering Tuesday the 13th as a day of bad luck and misfortunes.
Yes.
interesting.
And it says in
So
Anglo-Saxon cultures, it has moved to Friday the 13th, while in Italy, the day of bad luck is Friday the 17th.
interesting.
Oh,
Interesting. So if like in terms of numbers, I know that China, the character number 4 is also the character for death. So the
Oh,
number 4 is bad luck in China in terms of numbers. If we're still talking numbers, if you find a coin on the floor and it's heads up, it's good luck. If it's not, it's bad luck, right?
no.
That's like, I don't know, someplace, the
yeah.
United States. Another
They
thing
have that
that
they have a saying: see a penny, pick it up all day long, you have good luck.
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess it has to be a heads up. So
yeah, it has to, yes. Another thing is one of my friends is Russian, and many years ago, it's a long time ago, we, there was a bunch of us like going out to like have drinks, and she's Russian, and she said, "Don't sit on the corner."
Oh,
She said, "I can't sit on the corner, and let's not sit on the corner. Nobody should sit on the corner."
like wow,
I
a
was
table.
like, "Why?" And she
yeah.
said, "Because you don't get married."
Right. I read that too. One of my,
So
yeah.
that means that I've been sitting on corners of tables many, many times. So let's try to reverse that. In the UK, if you say rabbit, rabbit twice on the first day of the month, you have good luck for the whole month.
Oh,
So I'm going to start saying that so that maybe all of this bad luck would be reversed.
you gotta
And
say
I
a
read
lot of rabbit
one
rabbits.
point,
I know.
1 point whatever billion
Rabbit
dollars.
times 1,000.
All I really want is the 1 point whatever billion dollars in Mega Million right now. That's all I really
I
want.
know.
Anyway, do we want to do more,
Let's get
or do
to.
you want to talk
I
about
guess we
phobias?
should get into the phobias now.
Yeah,
You guys have any phobias like your own?
I do.
I have. I mean, I have arachnophobia. I'm scared of
Yeah,
spiders.
me too.
Although I'm not like deathly afraid of them, because if it's
No.
little, really little one or whatever, But if I one that has particularly long legs or is particularly big, I'm not about that. So I do
I
have
mean, I don't like them.
space
I don't like them, but I don't think I've also been in a situation. I live in New York, so I don't know. I've been in houses, of course, that have spiders, but I don't think I'm like super, super. One thing that I definitely do not like, and I do not know why I got this phobia, but it's called trypophobia.
Oh, wait.
And
Let's see.
it is, what do you know what it is?
That.
The fear of
Trypophobia.
holes?
Yes.
What is it?
Fear of holes.
It's not
Like
a fear
holes.
of holes so much. Yes, I guess it's a fear of holes.
That's on my list.
Like, basically, it is like when you look into, like when you look at a pattern and it has like kind of like pores, open pores.
Yeah. Oh,
Like it just kind of
Oh,
gives me the creeps.
oh,
Like it gives me the creeps. And like one of the, two of the most beautiful things, or three of the most beautiful things that have these types of like patterns are lotus seed pods. If you've ever looked at a lotus seed pod at the New York Botanical Garden in the Bronx, beautiful pond with beautiful lotuses. But these lotuses, and very like big in Indian culture, they have these little holes that just look gross. So I do not like them. And coral is another thing. Like coral has those little holes. Very
yeah.
weird. You don't know what's in these things, okay? So just be careful when you
I
go.
do have I did start to recently get a fear of heights, which is acrophobia. And typically, usually I was like all good with that, like it doesn't really bother me or anything. But I went to a carnival last year or the year before, and it was one of those ones that they put up in like the parking lot of a mall or something.
Yeah.
And I went on one of those rides with Alex, like the swing ones that go up and then they're and it's a swing. It looks like a swing.
Right. Yes.
Right. But and I used to get on those like nothing, but that time, I don't know, it just went really super high. And we were going around. It was up there for a long time, I thought. And you can see the whole I had my eyes closed and Alice was laughing at me and stuff. It was the worst. Like
No, what's the word for
serious thing.
what? No, I completely, that's a big thing.
And then we went to Coney Island again.
One thing that
I couldn't get on that.
like I think
I'm
not so much afraid of the height as I am like when you're on a roller coaster, like falling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. I
don't like the falling part at all. So I'm sorry, I can't go on these kinds of, rides. I can't do it. Okay. Of course, the big thing for me, and it's hard, is claustrophobia. I hate it on an elevator. I hate it in a subway car. I cannot be around so many people. I just can't do it. I will take the next car.
A lot of people have that fear.
I'm not claustrophobic. I think if I was stuck in a small, space for a long period of time, then yeah, that would freak me out. But like on the subway, if there's a lot of people, not really.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me either.
That my mom kind of like also instilled this fear in us, but she has it worse than anybody, because like whenever there's a storm, my mom's like, "Are you home?" And I'm like, sometimes like I'm like in my 40s now, so like I like will write her and be like, "No, mom, I'm under a tree right now in the park." Just to mess with her.
There's a couple things that I looked up that I thought were kind of cool. Well, I never heard of. One of them was called cacophobia, which is an intense fear of ugliness.
Oh, I have that.
It could mean
I have that
you're afraid of ugly things happening, right? Or
I want to see that.
Or it could mean that you're fear of being ugly, like you're not looking.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
right. I was like, oh, that's
really sad.
And then there was another one. This one's long, okay? Hippopotomonstrosesquipedalic.
What is that?
Surprisingly, first of all, it's one of the longest words in the dictionary, and it's the fear of long words.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I have that one on my list too.
I don't have that.
And then I saw some phobia that I read that didn't sound like what it would be.
Oh,
right. So I'm gonna say one, and then you tell me what you think It is. It's
Okay.
not, if you have it on your list and you know, don't say anything.
Oh, I'm not gonna look at my list.
So it's gynophobia.
It's a fear of women.
Gynophobia.
It's a fear of women,
Gynophobia.
Did you write
right?
that?
Are you
Did that on your
serious?
list? Did you have that on your list?
It's a fear
Probably.
of women.
But it's
So what did you think? What did you think it meant? Do you thought that's what it meant?
yeah.
I thought it was a fear of the gynecologist.
Oh, that's what I would have thought. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I just figured gyno was general for women because
Well, dentophobia is a fear of dentists, which a lot
some
of
of
people.
the phobias, if you read them,
I do have it on my
it
list.
makes sense that would be what it's the fear of. But some
Yeah.
of them is just totally off, and it's like, oh, you would have
Interesting.
never thought that. But
Okay, what else? What else you got?
What about chromatophobia?
Chromatophobia? Chromatophobia? I don't know. You have like
That's the fear of spending money.
Oh, I have that.
I have that too.
Every time I go into
yeah. There's so many of different ones. There's
So many. Oh my God. We need to have like a 2-hour.
We could probably do another
podcast
episode about
for this.
Part 2.
So if you guys have interesting phobias
fear needles. Okay.
Please let us
if
know.
you guys have interesting phobias or different superstitions that you guys want to talk to us about, comment below, and make sure you check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and our podcast is streaming on a bunch of platforms, so please follow us and subscribe. And as always, this is Sandra, Sonia, and Angie signing off from the Hard Flick Chicks podcast. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.